The entire album.
Yes.
Vocals.
Yeah.
Guitar.
Yeah.
Raindrops?
Of course. Aesthetic ambiance is most important. It's true. A $50 microphone. If that doesn't melt your brain, this will.
Make more music.
Yeah! Yo, I'm Eumonic. For the first time, or once again, I'm glad that you are here. How about that new intro? I can guarantee you every second that lasted, I spent an hour on it. So hopefully you liked it. Also, new merch. There should be a box down here as well. There's all this new stuff happening. If not, there's a link in the description. I appreciate your support. Not sure how long this merch design will be available, but it is the new logo, the mountain of good sound, to which the sun is always rising. Speaking of which, my album, first album, an EP, 7 songs, drops July 1st. No, it's out today because today is July 1st. Essentially Forgotten, my debut EP. It's out today. Hopefully you remember it when you want to listen to some new music. Just think EUMONIK. All right, now back to the video about the mic that I used for the album that's out today. Here we go. Everything that I recorded on it, vocals mainly, but guitar, banjo, yes, and even raindrops, was recorded with the Shure SM48S, not to be confused with the rugged and much respected SM58. Originally released in 1966, the durable build of the Shure SM58 was borrowed from the 565, the first microphone to feature the iconic dome grill design. Although the SM58 has become a live performance must-have, it was designed for studio recordings. That's important. Enter the SM48S. I originally purchased it on Amazon because it was inexpensive, $48 when I bought it, and because it had a switch. Now, it may be cheaper, but the rugged build, the dome grill pop filter, and the unidirectional cardioid pattern are excellent. It's a little more quiet than the SM58 and has a more limited frequency response, but it looks just like it. That has to mean something. Now, why did I do this? Why not buy the SM58 or a fancy condenser studio microphone? Well, what started as an inexpensive and convenient addition to my studio became a mission, a challenge to prove simplicity and accessibility. I love fancy, expensive gear, but I really find satisfaction in making something awesome out of something normal and possibly overlooked. Just like the cliche goes, to take something that's ordinary and make it extraordinary, you just need a little bit of extra. Let me show you. This microphone is a little bit more quiet and it has a more narrow frequency response, so it's darker and muddier. The 3 things that I did primarily with vocals are EQ to tone it, give it some more shine, mainly to take away the muddiness, compression to add clarity and a little punch, and then 3, slight bits of saturation to add the high-end sparkle that we all like in this modern era. Here's an example from my song, Let You In. Here's the vocal for it. Yeah. I will let you in again. I will let you in. You're standing out in the cold. To keep my workflow simple and because iZotope is amazing, I used Neutron Elements, and within it, it has an EQ, a compressor, and an exciter, which is various forms of saturation. So the EQ really came in handy to tone things out. As you can see, I rolled off some of the muddiness and then took out any resonant frequencies that just annoyed my ears, added some compression. I will let you in again. You're standing out in the cold. Now, my favorite part about Neutron Elements is the exciter. Yeah. I will let you in again. It gives it more drive and crunch. I also used Le Petit Excite. You're standing out in the cold. I could sit here and show you all my plugins, but long story short, to make an inexpensive microphone sound a little bit more expensive, you need to tone it because more than likely there's a frequency response that is not fitting or helpful for the application that you're using it for. Compression to add clarity and really limit that dynamic range so you get more oomph out of it. And then I think saturation is a great way to add sparkle. It gives it that lovely, crunchy, warm sound, which sounds lovely on all kinds of things, to include guitars, banjos, all that fun stuff. Here's another example from Rocksteady. Mixing can only get so exciting. I just added an EQ, some compression, reverb, all that stuff, but it makes it sound a lot better. So here's the guitar without any of the touch-ups. If you have headphones on, you'll totally hear that resonant muddiness, which I did not like. So EQ, cut that off, some compression, multi-band dynamics, and then another EQ to take away some of the harsh high-end stuff. It was just a little bit too much, and then more muddiness as well. Here we go. One thing that the compression is doing, if you noticed, it's really getting that pluck strum sound. It's very tactical, and you can feel it. It gives it more emotion, which is really what mixing should be about. And that's what making music should be about. You shouldn't worry if your microphone is good enough or not. And that's why I wanted to tell you how I did all of this. There you have it, the Shure SM48S, an awesome microphone with a switch, inexpensive, and with a little extra work can certainly help you make more music. It did for me. You can listen to the songs that I showed you here, along with several others, July 1st on my new album, which is out today, because today is July 1st. Essentially Forgotten, my debut EP, it's out today, Essentially Forgotten. Don't forget it. And for you music makers out there, check this out. If you really want to dive in to how my music was made and hear the layers, consider buying me a Supreme pizza. That's right. More specifically, be a Supreme patron on my new Patreon page. At that level, the highest level, for $12 a month, you get access to the Umonic Discord community server where you can ask questions, share your music, and get feedback. Also, an exclusive video every month, 20 to 30 minutes of behind the scenes content into my creative process. Regardless, I love you. Thank you for being here. And here's a video. Here's some videos. Subscribe, like, please. I'm trying to make a lifestyle out of this. I need your help. Share it with your friends. Go buy the microphone. The links are in the description. I'll get a little change off of it. It's the same price for you, but it helps me. That'd be great.